Hello, student. The new topic, new chapter, that is pair of linear equation in two variables. It is going to start. Children, it is the pair of linear equations. Here we will take in the class 9th we have studied linear equation, and also we have discussed graphical representation of linear equation. Okay. We draw one table, with the help of table we plot that line on a graph paper. Here we will discuss, we will take a two linear equation, and we will discuss its the geometrical interpretation, and the three ways, especially we will study about the pair of linear equation. The one way, whether the two lines are intersecting. For example, if two lines are there and if they are meeting at one point, they are the lines are intersecting. The second, if the lines are coinciding to each other, means there is one line is we have drawn upon the same line you draw another line. It is the lines are coinciding to each other. Okay, and the next is the last, that is parallel lines, means when the two lines they are not intersecting, they are parallel. So in these three aspects we will study one by one. Also we will learn the solving method of value of x and value of y, means solution of lines. Okay, children, it is also called simultaneous linear equation. What is the meaning of simultaneous? Simultaneous means one together. So here the two variables we have x and y, and with the help of two equations we will find out the value of x and y, and that solution will satisfy to both the equations. Children, clear? So I write two linear equation. One is a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x b2y plus C2 is equal to 0. There are the two linear equations we have. First, we will discuss whether the line are intersecting, means it is the sign of the line are intersecting to each other at one point. So if the line are intersecting to one point, if they are intersecting, so then we will get a unique solution. Means we will get one only a solution which satisfy to both the equation number 1 and equation number 2, and it is called intersecting line. And the condition, also we must know the condition for the uniqueness of solution, means for the intersecting line, and the solution is a1 upon a2 does not equal to b1 upon b2. Class, here we have one solution, so it's also called consistent. One another term also we use with this system, that is called consistent. It consists. This system its system consists one solution. Come on the next part, class. The next point, which is type is the lines are parallel. If the lines are parallel to each other, so also we can say there is a no solution, means the line are not intersecting. If the line are not intersecting, so we can say there is no any solution. So the condition is, and if there is no solution, so the term is used here, that is called inconsistent. Inconsistent, and it is called lines are parallel. Parallel lines. Class, you learned all the word and together. Unique solution, intersecting line, consist, and this condition is very much important for this line, for unique or for intersecting condition. For this condition, you have to learn this one. Okay. So for inconsist, it is a1 upon a2 is equal to b1 upon b2 does not equal to c1 upon c2. It is for parallel lines. Okay. We have these three equations. If we find out the coefficient of x and y in constant terms, so we can find out whether the line are parallel with the line intersecting with the line coincide. The third and the final part is if A1 upon A2 is equal to B1 upon B2 is equal to C1 upon C2. So it is also called consist, and the line will be parallel. There is a one line I drawn. Upon the same line, I drawn one another line, means the two lines are intersecting, are coinciding to each other. For example, if there is a one line upon the same line, one another line also coinciding. So both two lines are coinciding to each other. Okay. So it is called infinite mini solution. And it is called coinciding line. And it is a required condition. Class, learn this condition with this one. After this point class, we will learn, and here we will do the word problems are there. Class, for the word problems, what are the required points are there? Firstly, you have to use a common sense. It is the first required point for the word problems of linear equation. You have to use a common sense. Second thing, you have to read the statement very carefully. You make out the equation, and after this we will solve it. Okay, so first we will learn how to solve the linear equation by, there are the three methods are there. So after this one, I am going to write the methods of solving the linear equation. That is, the one is substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication. There are the three ways are there, right class? Okay class, in means in this chapter we will first, it is a one part, we will discuss whether the line coinciding, intersecting, and parallel. Okay, so with this condition we can find out the required condition. It is the first part. Second part, the method of solving the linear equation, and another part, there is a word problems. Okay, so this is the content of this chapter. Class, please copy down this content in copy. In the more discussion of this topic, children, I take a I take a two first linear equation to explain you how are they intersecting, parallel, and coinciding. Children, take the first equation is I am taking here, x plus y is equal to 5 and x minus y is equal to 5, right? So now I am going to draw both the equations on the line. It is y axis, it is its axis class. So the solution of this point will be, it is 0 comma 5 and 5 comma 0. This time will be 0 comma minus 5 and 5 comma 0. So here and even also you can see from here as well, in both the I just find out the equation. How do I find out? First I keep x is 0, then I find y, then I keep y 0, and I find out I found x. Okay, in the same manner I find out these two solutions. So you see the common solution are coming 5 comma 0, 5 comma 0. It is common in both the equation. So on this point 5 comma 0, on this point both the line will intersect. So now I am going to draw this line. So this point is A and B. Let's see, it is C, and it is as if I get here, it is D. So 0 comma 5, it is 1 2 3 4, and it is 5. 1 2 3 4 5, 1 2 3 4 and 5. It is 0 comma 5. This point is a 0 comma 5. It is 1 2 3 4 5. It is 5 comma 0. Now I join both the points. It is the equation x plus y is equal to 5. Now again join this line. It is point C, 0 comma minus 5, and it is point 0 comma 5 comma 0. Now we have it is x minus 5 is equal to 5. Okay, So what is the intersecting point? So it is a condition of intersecting point. Okay, and so they are the intersecting line and the common point of both the lines is 5, 0. Meaning is that this point 5, 0 will satisfy to both the equation. Okay, because both they are passing in the one point of 5, 0. So it is the common point. It is the solution of this system. It is called one system of linear equation in two variable class. It also may be say one system. Okay, so for this system the solution are 5, 0. Okay, so this solution is satisfied into both the equation, and even if you compare this equation by the condition of intersecting, the condition was it is a1 a2 does not equal to b1 upon b2. Okay, so if you find out it is here the a1 is 1 and b1 is 1, a2 is 1 and the b2 is minus 1. So now putting here 1 upon 1 does not equal to 1 upon minus 1, so 1 does not equal to minus 1, it is true. Okay, so from here also we can conclude, we can compare, we can correlate is that these lines are intersecting. So it is a one actually class, the mathematics is become more interesting when the maths becomes in practical. So it is a geometrical interpretation I have done here. I have explained to you by the geometry. With the help of geometry, it is a geometrical interpretation of intersecting line, and all the things I have discussed here with this example. Okay, children. So everyone draw, write down this example in copy. Children, in this first exercise, from the first exercise, I take one question, question number 1, and this question actually only we have to express means we have to do a geometrical interpretation with this problem, with this word problem. It is also called the applied problem or say word problem. So children, the condition, first you listen how to read out the problem, how to interpret the problem. The important thing is that children, all problems are easy, but the problem is that when you do hurry, when you just read the problem in a very hurry way, but firstly you have to understand this sentence, what the sentence is saying to you. You have to see the language in the what the given in the question. Children, the question is actually Aftab tells to his daughter. So first you understand Aftab is the father and he is telling to daughter, right? So it is also an obvious thing. Age of Aftab is more than age of his daughter. Okay, so first you, and there are the two person are there. One is Aftab, one is the one of his daughter. So you assume one variable for Aftab, for father, and one variable for his daughter. And the statement is saying, he said to his father is that 7 years ago I was 3 times as old as you were then. You were then means the age of father was 7 times was age of his daughter 7 years ago. It is a relation when it was 7 years ago, means that 2021 is going on. So this is the statement what he said. He just said for 2014. Okay, 7 years ago. Okay. So first, and we have, and the next is also 3 years from now, means 3 years later, after 3 years, means the next statement it is for after 3 years, means that will be of 2024. Okay, it is 21 is going on. So what is said, I shall be 3 times as old as you will be, means the father is saying my age will be 3 times. So for example, if my age will be 60 years, then you will be 20 years. Okay, the age of father was 3 times, and before 7 years ago, what was the relation? I was 7 times. Means in 2014, the father's age was 7 times of his daughter. Okay, if if the father's age was 27, okay, so the daughter's age was 3 year, okay, that sorry, if the father's age was 21, then the daughter's age was 3 year, okay, 3 into 7, 21. Children, clear? So this is actually the condition we have to interpret. With this example, as in this way, you have to interpret the problem, what how I am telling to you with the number, with the years. Okay, after this class, but another thing is there, which is that there is a question coming, there is another problem which I find out with among the children, which is that they might be children get confused in that means in to which variable we have to multiply that number. For example, if I am saying I shall be 3 times as old as you, right? As old as you were then, means the father is saying to the father. After this class, firstly I just start the problem. So now I hope and I'm thinking is that you somehow what you understand the part of this question. And children, what we have to do, we have to represent it graphically and as well by algebraically. We have to tell this situation in an equation form, and also after this we have to express on a graph paper. Also we have to show on a graph paper. So class, in the solution I will write down first you let the present age. It is concerning about what the condition is given there. It is condition given before the 7 year and after the 3 year. But in the age problem, you take always this thing you just keep in mind is that children, always you take the condition from the present age. So you take now let the present age of Aftab, that is father. Okay, let the present age of Aftab. And as well in bracket also I write the father, okay. I just mentioned the relation also, Bx, and the present age of this daughter By. It is as always saying x is more than y, because x is the age of father and y is the age of his daughter. Now, what is mentioned here? 7 years ago. So you write it here. Before 7 years. Yes, 7 years ago. Before 7 years. Age of father. Yeah, age of Aftab is the father. B, x minus 7. I subtract minus. Okay. And age of his daughter B, y minus 7. Means first I moved 7 years back. After this I read the relation I was, means Aftab was 7 times as old as you were then. Okay, so on which variable the 7 will multiply? So for this one, children, one thing listen. If it, for example, children, I'll give you an example. It is small and it is shorter in length. It is bigger in length. Okay. So I will multiply 7 always to the small thing. Then this length will be equal to the bigger one. So here we have a two things. One is daughter age and Aftab age. So I will multiply 7 to the daughter's age because she's younger than his father, as obvious. She's his daughter. All right. So the next will be I write down x minus 7 is equal 7 times y minus 7. This is the first condition, class. What we have, or we can solve out. It is x minus 7, 7y minus 49. Transpose the equations. It is x minus 7y minus 7 plus 42. It is become 42 is equal to 0. Okay. Minus 7, 49 transpose here. It become plus 49. Minus 7 plus 49 plus 42. Equation coming x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. This is the first equation. Okay. And always one thing also you will see. In every problem you will find out there are two conditions would be given there, because you have to make a two equation. So in every condition, in every problem, we will see there are the two conditions. So you'll see the one condition is this. Second condition is this. Alright, always we will find out the two condition. This is the first part of this problem class. After this, now I am doing here. After copy down this problem here, you start writing from here. And it is mentioned here 3 years from now, means after 3 years from present. After 3 years. Aftab age. Aftab age is, age of Aftab also you can write out. It is, that will be equal to x plus 3. Okay. And daughter's age, y plus 3. Condition is, I will be 3 times as old as you will be. Okay. So 3 will multiply to the daughter, because daughter is younger, is small. This value is shorter than x plus 7. So x plus 3 is equal 3 times y plus 3 multiplied x plus 3, 3y plus 9. Okay. Now it is x minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. Now we have a two equation. Now I am block here both the equations here, student. The first equation is, after this, after the completing this part, you starting from here, x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0, and x minus 3y plus 6 is equal to 0. Okay. It is the algebraic. Algebraically, I have represent both the complete condition, the complete situations we have found in the algebraically as in this. Okay. Yeah. After this, now I am going to do how to represent both the equation graphically on a graph. Now class, I just find out this equation here. So class, the first equation, x minus 7y is equal to 42 is equal to 0. So here it is a table I formed here. Okay. In this table, x is equal to 0. Then y is equal to when x is equal to when y is equal to 6. 7 is 42, 42 minus 42 0, then x is equal to 0. So when y is 6, x is 0. First solution. Second solution, when y is equal to 7, x is equal to 6. Okay. Y is 7, x is 6. Two solutions we have, and two are the 2 points are the required points to plot any line on a graph paper. Now come on the next line. X minus 3y minus 6 is equal to 0. The first is x, first side here I have solved it. Y is equal to 0, x is minus 6. Y is 0, x is minus 6. Also you can do it to your own in your own practice. Also you can do it. And when y is equal to 1, when y is 1, then 3 minus 6 minus 3, then x is minus 3. So now we have to plot these points 0, 6, 6, 7, minus 6, 0, and minus 3, 1. Okay. So after draw the table, we will plot the point there. Okay. Because now we can get the idea means how what the number is coming there in the table. Accordingly, we have to plot all these points on a real number line. So on x the maximum is 6, the y maximum is 7. So here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And on the minus x axis coming minus 6 up to maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it is minus 6. On y the maximum is 7, here the maximum is 1, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 5. Okay. Now plot the point class. It is 0, 6, x0, y6. So this point will be 0, 6. Okay. The next point will be 6, 7. x6 and y7. This point we will get somehow this point. Okay. It is 6, 7. Okay. So now I join both the points. As you can see, it is a straight line, not curve. Okay, the scale is not there actually. Roughly, I am doing here. So we getting it is a straight line. Other this first line I have drawn. It is line x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0. The next is minus 6 comma 0. X minus 6 comma, we get this point minus 6 comma 0, and next point is minus 3 comma 1. Minus 3 comma 1, we will get this point. Okay, so it is a line. Whether we have to find out whether this line intersecting or not. So one condition we have, हमको बताना है कि देखिए एक्चुअली हमने ग्राफिकली इसको रिप्रेजेंट कर दिया. Class, please consider these are the straight line, not curvaceous. Okay, it is somehow, it is roughly I am taking without scale, so it is somehow the curve is not showing here, but all lines are straight. You please do it in a graph. Children, whether this line, we have to find out whether this line is intersecting or not. So the line will be intersecting because x1 upon m1 does not equal to minus 7 upon minus 3. The line will be intersecting. So this line will be intersect at one point. It will intersect. It will intersect at one point. Whether where at what point will that is I don't know, because how the graph will go on, that is we don't know. On solving, if we do solve out, then we can think about whether this line intersecting or not. So student, just only the question is saying that was you represent graphically and algebraically. So these are the algebraically form, it is the graphically form, and write the equation as well. It is x minus 7y plus 42 is equal to 0, and the next line is x minus 3y minus is equal to 0. Okay, class. So small class here, remain the two problem. It is very simple problems are there. It is a cost problem. So children, you please do to your own self, okay, and we will discuss in the live class also this problem. Okay children, do this problem in copy class.